Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. And this is a game where the defenses, they need to be on their toes because you got quarterbacks here, yes, that can throw the football, but they can also run it very well too.
Mobile quarterbacks. Remember, for the longest time, they used to tell the quarterbacks, stay in the pocket. We don't want you outside of it at all. Nowadays, that mobility, truly an asset, and people are game planning for it. As a scout told me recently, we are actually working with what the colleges are giving us nowadays.
This will be taken very short. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout. Here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Ready. Pittsburgh. 43. Check. 43. It's our kill.
On first down, Peyton. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37, gain of 9.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. They'll run now with Bo Jackson. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And they're going to face a 3rd down.
Okay, ready. March. Hands here. Tight down. There you go. Check 52.
Here's Jackson to throw. Flushed out right. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
And it appears they'll go for it here on 4th down. A big call on the game's opening drive. Now it's Jackson. And he's got a moonwalk. 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, and now it's 1st and 10.
Every play is supposed to get a player's best effort. But on 4th down, that really increases the stakes, doesn't it? What about that catch?
Heck of an effort picking up the first.
And now that team has to be motivated going forward. They just saw a great effort there. They want to make sure it pays off.
Now a 1st down run is going nowhere. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. A loss of 2. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down. On 2nd down now. It's Jackson, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. So 1st and 2nd down went in the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13. On 3rd down, Peyton. And they'll get this across midfield, but not nearly close to a 1st down as he stopped at the 48. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down.
When people talk about versatility, they should go back and look at Ronnie Lott's entire career. At USC, an All-American safety. In the beginning time in his career in the NFL, an All-Pro corner before switching back to safety to finish off a Hall of Fame career.
Here's Jackson. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Willis. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many runs in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. After the interception, here's Jackson. That's caught by the 6'8" tight end, Zach Gentry. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. He goes full extension, and he's got it. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. They'll try the left side. Peyton. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Now it's Jackson. Tries for Rice, intercepted. Picked off around the 27. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive as they've got it with a 1st and 10. On the run, it's Bo Jackson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing. Because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
Going absolutely nowhere. He'll wind up losing a yard or 2. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Flush to his right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. On second down, Peyton. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. They'll try the left side. Peyton. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown run as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Extra point by Stenerud, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
Here we go.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 46.
Check 43. Shoot. Go. Motion.
Jackson now. Looking deep for Julio. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. They go play action with Jackson. Out to his left. He completes it to Julio Jones.
Let's go.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice 1st down.
They'll run on 1st down. Peyton. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. You mentioned very early on the need to establish a running game for this young QB. They really haven't been able to do that, though, in the 1st half.
So that means what in halftime? Adjustments time, right? Figure out what they are, figure out the things that they really want to accomplish, and who to run behind. Which are your better blockers? Find those guys and get in that direction.
Eluding the pressure right. There goes a deep ball. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Champ Bailey. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson escaping the pressure right. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, and we're not talking about our on-air commentary. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
My bad.
Normally you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Jackson, he's going to wind up and air it out. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Watch safety screaming. Safety screaming.
Now Jackson.
Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense.
He finds his tight end, Gentry. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the 1st half. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Jackson will throw again. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack.
Hey, Mike 20. Hey, let's get in them holes. Mike 20.
To throw is Jackson, buying time to his left. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by the former USC man, Taylor Mays. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this 1st half.
Check 99. Heavy. Mike's 43. Mike's 43. Yo. Hey.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And now the clock will stop as he's able to get up and spike it here. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And this will be spotted on the other side of the field. It's a 61-yard attempt. And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. So we've reached intermission here in a low-scoring game. 7-3 is our score. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman. And the 49er hands team does its job. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? I'm guaranteed.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Jackson. He gets this one to Johnson. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, 49ers. Calvin Johnson, 58 yards. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Extra point by Stenerud, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Following the touchdown, here's Stenerud to kick it away. This will be taken short. And he will be marked down right there at the 20-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot.
He's got a man, complete. And all the way down to the 40-yard line. A big play there for the Niners. And even 40 yards. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for first. And the ball is knocked out. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
5-2 is the Mike. Mike 5-2. Mike 5-2. Let's get the ball.
After the fumble recovery, it's Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Reggie White, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Back to throw. Jackson. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 6-time Pro Bowler Calvin Johnson, the intended target. And it's 3rd down. Looking to throw. Jackson. Open man here is Gentry. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. Here we go on 4th down with Jackson. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
It's probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And some good coverage there by the kick team as they'll bring him down at the 16-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Back to the air, Jackson following the pick six. Flushed out right, and he'll be out of bounds right around the 20. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down. To throw again on second down. Jackson, flush to his right. Now he's going to throw deep right, and his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off around the 27, and they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. They'll start here with Jackson, and they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 26-yard line. Watch the pass. Hands in. Motion. Hey, check motion man. Put your hands on him. Get hands on motion man. Looks off. 43. Mike's 43. Let's go, D. Big series.
Play action. It's Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Brian Burns picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Here's Jackson on 3rd and long, eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that is incomplete.
Credit the secondary and credit the defensive game plan. They've been in his hip pocket all game long. They understood coming in that he was a big-time receiver.
Coming this way. Here we go. Watch twist.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. 21 yards there, a big play on 4th down.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You
Circle the Pro Bowl?
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
Jackson on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Now Jackson throwing again. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Patrick Willis able to put an end to that play, and in so doing puts an end to this 3rd quarter. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Here's Jackson throwing on 3rd and long. Flushed out right. Oh, now he'll try and chuck it deep left side. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Night Train Lane. He couldn't hook up with Enunwa that time. He violated a big-time no-no in throwing that pick. Rolling right, throwing across his body.
And you know that your dad taught you that in the backyard when you were a tyke.
Yep.
Don't do it. The problem, every now and then you get away with it. This time, not the case.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. He didn't, so it's incomplete. Boy, that one really could have turned this thing upside down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. The former Purdue Boilermaker, Raheem Mostert. He's got a 1st down and more past the 30. And he'll get this all the way up to the 42-yard line. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
Well, they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there, gave up another 1st down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively you've got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait because they can take a lot of time off the clock between plays.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson flush to his right. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important third down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
Throwing on third and long. Jackson. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. Johnson, the intended target. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
And the pass complete to Enunwa. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Jackson. He'll drop this off to Peyton. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Forced out to his left. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the former USC man, Taylor Mays. Agreed, that's twice now in this fourth quarter.
As a quarterback, a lot of times you think it's all on you to make plays when you're losing. And here, the play's not there, but he throws it anyway.
On first down, Peyton. And he's got a first down and then some at midfield. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They run on first down with Jackson. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Now Jackson. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. You got the slim lead late and the football, so why are you throwing it there?
Remember during the year when we asked one of the head coaches, if you're in this spot, why would you throw the ball? And he talked about trust in his quarterback and trust in his offense.
But still.
And then at the end he kind of went, yeah, not really a good reason.
Right. After the interception, here's Jackson. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
On second down now, it's Jackson. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. He only got a couple on that one, so not a ton of help. They'll have a 3rd and 8 forthcoming. He'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. That would have been a tough catch, but in this 2-minute drill, those are the ones you really hope your guys come up with.
Yeah, you don't want your guy to be able to take the out because it was a tough catch. You needed him to come up with that one because if he does, it alters the perspective of this 2-minute drill, doesn't it?
They'll look to throw. And he's got a noon one. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. Well, they did the part they had to do. Quick throw got the first down.
But that doesn't allow them to relax. They still have plenty of work to do.
They'll run on first down. Peyton slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll bring up second down. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They need to get this to the 24 on third down.
Check 31. Check for the over.
Jackson to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Brian Burns in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. They're going on fourth down. It's Jackson. It's caught. Jones. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. And now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a second down and 12. He's back to throw. Steps away to his left. He's going to take off with it. Open space inside the 10. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. With 3 seconds to go, if it's good, we're off to overtime. And it is good! He splits the uprights on the chip shot. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
First down team at their own 23-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're set for their first drive here in overtime. And this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team. And that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far. First throw in overtime now for Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 14. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Now a first throw here in overtime. They'll roll him out right. Looking downfield for Jones. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way down to the 29. A huge play there in overtime. 58 yards. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's first and 10. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers. Little OT scramble drill that time, Mr. Davis.
And, partner, I can tell you from personal experience, nothing drives a defense crazier than having things covered and the quarterback takes off and picks up a